Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day.
Stat of the Day is presented by Amazon Prime Video. Thursday Night Football is on. The Seattle Seahawks take on the Arizona Cardinals. Coverage begins Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
We all believe the Ravens to be a good football team, and this is not the stat. I'm going to give you three options on the stat. You guys choose one, but just as build up to the stat of the day, I will tell you the Jets have allowed 93 points this season. The Bears have allowed 93 points this season. The Titans have allowed 94 points this season. The Dolphins have allowed 97 points this season. And the Ravens have allowed 97 points this season. This is why the following three stats are true, and you guys tell me which is the best of these. From Warren Sharp, the Ravens have scored 104 points. They are 1-2. They are the only team since at least 2000 to have scored 100-plus points through 3 weeks, but have a losing record. The other 25 teams with 100-plus points through 3 weeks went 68-7. This is from Dante Kopp-Flem. The Ravens are the first team in the Super Bowl era to score 100-plus points, rush for 300-plus yards, and have a losing record through 3 games. And Lamar Jackson is the first quarterback in NFL history with 9-plus passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a losing record through 3 games.
Who was that stat from?
Thanks for pointing that out. I'm glad you did that. Always helpful. The people around me, Dante Kopp-Flem.
There you go. That's a funny name.
I don't know that fool.
I was just trying to give the source of the stat credit, and look at the reward I get. Just everyone sitting around being piranha.
Dante Koplowitz-Fleming. He's senior researcher for NFL and Good Morning Football.
I vote for the third one. I think it's astonishing that a quarterback like Lamar Jackson having that great a season, how frustrated must Lamar Jackson be right now? The most frustrated superstar in the league.
I mean, he had a big fumble, and then after the fumble, he had a 4th down conversion that he could have thrown early and held it late and got sacked and stopped him at the goal line again. Like, he's not without fault here.
I feel like Mahomes is probably more frustrated right now than Lamar Jackson.
But Lamar Jackson last night had no protection whatsoever. I mean, he's more mobile, more nimble than 90% of quarterbacks, and he had no chance because of his offensive line.
Mahomes can make the argument that I have reinforcements coming. Like, Lamar Jackson's, everything's there.
Like, Lamar Jackson's like, I'm great, and look at this. Look around me. I score 30 points, and I lose by 8.
All that stuff is interesting, but I'm going to say that in this century, okay, after the year 2000, it's stunning to me to watch the Ravens physically handled by another team. Given what I've seen of Ravens football for the last 25 years, precious few times, like maybe they lose the way they lose against Buffalo earlier this season. Maybe they lose the weird way they lost against the Dolphins when Tua came back and got us all excited down here. But to see the Ravens manhandled, when I just think of them as being a team that's not capable of being manhandled, back from when Ray Lewis was stealing Eddie George's stole and Tennessee and Baltimore were playing the most physical games. You know the Baltimore Ravens are going to be a physical football team. To see not only the Lions go in there and physically do that, but their coach to be like, you know what? And I'm going for it on 4th down. And I'm throwing it way down the field on 4th down.
Such a balls move. 4th and 2 with 2 minutes left from their own side of the field. Love it.
Against your best corner, and St. Brown dusts him.
When I saw someone point out, like, what makes that play so effective is the fact that St. Brown is always blocking. Like, the fact that their wide receivers are such capable blockers that he can bluff that block and then slip out and you get the perfect throw, it just showed everything that Lions football has been about.
And they called a penalty on that play, too.
What also makes it effective is that very few teams in the league have the confidence to do that in that spot because they all play a little bit scared. Like, late game situations when everyone knows the criticism is – you've heard me say that that real leadership always risks unpopularity. Rare is the coach willing to say, no, I've got what I need. I will take whatever criticism you've got coming my way.
You think there would have been criticism had they not gotten it? I don't think so at this point. I think we know how they play. And I think it was a smart move, too.
I think the thing with Dan Campbell, we're always talking about, like, oh, he's not a genius. Is there not genius in being a remarkable leader that can instill that confidence in your team? Everybody has genius in sort of different ways. And his ability to communicate with his team, to get them on the same page, to get them motivated the way that they do. No, he's maybe not known as an X's and O's genius, but there is genius in that. No different than, Mike talking about the genius of Mario Cristobal as an offensive line coach.
I mean, Dan Campbell, from his introductory press conference, the eat the kneecap thing.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Okay. I'm not big on the culture thing. We got to change the culture. In Detroit's case, that guy, that coach, went in and changed the culture on 50 years of losing.
Isn't that the problem here in Miami is the culture? Like, that's the exact problem, is that they have talent, but like all reports are the culture's terrible, and Mike McDaniel doesn't have control of the team.
Well, they tried to change, trading Jalen Ramsey was part of the effort to change the culture.
Their way of changing the culture was just when the interview started in training camp, they're like, the culture's better now.
Right. No, I mean,
we fixed it.
Look, I'll argue with anybody that the Dolphins are better than people say they are because they've been appreciably better in all three games or in the second and third games. I will not argue that they've solved the culture problem.
But
there's something wrong there.
I think if you guys are going to start doing this with culture, I mean, I would just say that as it regards Dan Campbell specifically, rare is the coach who's that kind of fearless, because all of them worry a little bit about what's going to fall on their head if they're the ones going to be blamed for losing. And what's clear with this person and the way they play, because Zaz is right, this is just who the Lions are right now. They had a season ended, at least in part, the most promising season in my lifetime watching the Lions. The most hopeful season ended, at least in part, because Dan Campbell's always going to be fearless. It's not going to be about math. It's not going to be about percentages. It's simply going to be, I'm going to convey my team all the time that I believe in these players, even if I fail believing in them.
They were so close to the Super Bowl that year. Dan Campbell and the Lions were so close to the Super Bowl.
The cool thing about Dan Campbell is, like, he has the relational equity with the ownership group and with everybody there in the front office, where it's like he came in and was like, I'm going for it on first downs. Like, I don't really care.
Right, but how does he have that relationship equity the day he's hired?
I know. That's the crazy part. It's like, wait, I'm just going to go for it on fourth down. Everybody's like, oh, wait a second. He's going to go for it on fourth down? Like, okay.
Yeah, but Brandon Staley did the same thing, and they ran him right out of the league.
Sucks.
Yeah, well, the presentation matters.
Clown.
Brandon Staley is only going to bite your kneecaps because that's where he is, down there biting. He's face to knee with your kneecap, and Dan Campbell's towering above you, just drinking a million coffees, breathing coffee breath and masculinity into your face.
Yes.
So much masculinity.
If there's such a, I don't think there is such a thing, but if there were such a thing as completely neutral NFL fans who didn't have a rooting interest, you got to cheer for the Detroit Lions to finally make the Super Bowl. This team is.
I was cheering for them 2 years ago.
I mean, they're so likable. Dan Campbell is so likable.
The Bucs are that team for me. As a beaten down Dolphins fan who's just kind of looking around the league, like
really?
I think I'm going to root for the Bucs.
They've won 2 Super Bowls in your lifetime.
I know, but I like Baker.
Recently.
I'm kind of like, I just think they're a fun team.
I think Detroit is the ultimate underdog that no longer is, that you got to root for. I don't think there are many other teams. Buffalo. I think a Detroit-Buffalo Super
Minnesota.
Bowl would
They've
be
never
ideal.
won. Has Minnesota ever won a Super Bowl?
No.
No. Yes, Minnesota's one of those. I
but
feel.
Buffalo hasn't even been in one.
No,
Since
I want Buffalo to get close
No,
and
we
keep
don't want
losing.
Buffalo.
Guys, there's nothing that compares to the Lions. Like, there's nothing in that sport's history that's close to the Lions. 2 of their best players quit early. 2 of the best players in their history quit early because they're like, I'm not doing this anymore. That is a national laughingstock for 50 years.
Yeah, but the Bills lost 4 straight Super Bowls.
But they went.
But they lost.
I feel like the Jags and Browns are in the same kind of ballpark. as you're talking about.
The Bills had expectations those 4 years and got to the Super Bowl. The Lions are never expected to do anything, ever.
I think failing on expectations is worse than not having expectations because your heart is broken where you just go in like apathetic if you don't have expectations. Like, you think Jaguars fans actually hurt?
It's true. I just think they're miserable.
I don't think they feel anything.
Yeah. The Lions last won an NFL championship right around the time I was born. Okay? Fathom that for a second. Now, it was, I can't remember exactly the year, but it was like 1957, 54. I mean, it's been a lifetime.
I don't think anything comes close to the Lions. They're 3 best players ever. 2 of them quit, and the other one won a Super Bowl as soon as he left. Like those are the 3. Those are the 3 guys. Yeah. I associate the Detroit Lions with just always being losers for half a century.
But they've had a lot of good feeling lately. Like the last 2 seasons have been great for them. They've won playoff games. They've been right at the doorstep of the Super Bowl.
Best teams of my lifetime. Best Lions teams of my lifetime have been the last couple of years. I wanted to figure out why it is that Billy and Zaz, I felt some jealousy because Billy evidently got into something that Zaz wanted to get into last night. Like what?
What? Well, look at your shirt. You're wearing the Smashing Machine shirt, and So the Smashing Machine comes out, and that's the new movie with Rock. Okay, it's about Mark Kerr, the MMA fighter. His name's Rock, and
his name's Dwayne.
I wanted to see Smashing Machine last night because it doesn't come out until October. But I always like seeing the movies as soon as possible, Greg. Like, if there's a premiere or if it opens days before, I got to be one of the first people to see it.
It's the opposite of my dad.
Yeah, totally.
Do you like big screens, small screens? How do you like to see it?
Yeah. The first viewing is in a theater. It's
you would have loved this. It was IMAX.
Well, see, that's the point.
It was a huge screen.
It's worst case scenario for me, where I tried to go see it last night. Yeah. It was only playing in one place, but I didn't know how to get the tickets. And then Billy walks in this morning with his Smashing Machine shirt. I'm like, yo, where'd you get the shirt? And he says, I saw the premiere last night. And I was like, God damn it. So he saw the movie and I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm now an MMA influencer. I dabble in influencing.
What does that even mean, you're an MMA influencer?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't understand the question. I'm an MMA influencer, a person of influence within the MMA community.
What have you ever done to influence someone MMA related?
I saw the Smashing Machine.
And?
I was invited. The MMA community said, you know what? We need someone of influence to go out there and spread the word on the Smashing Machine, an MMA movie.
And how did you then use
A24
this knowledge and information to influence anyone? I'll bet you kept it to yourself.
Well,
you
I haven't got
anyone.
Because here's the thing. I'm unlike you. I'm not a boaster. You know, I go in there. I'm invited to come out, watch the movie, give my thoughts on it, influence the MMA community.
Who'd you give the thoughts to?
I haven't gotten to
Billy,
it yet.
who from the MMA community reached out to
it
you
up
and let you know?
So you haven't influenced a single person, is what you're saying?
I wait my turn. I don't just interrupt people, cut people off, come in here, sit in other people's chairs. Like, that's not my thing.
Okay, so you're not an MMA influencer. You're an MMA wait my turn person.
I'm waiting to influence the MMA world.
Isn't the part
with my thoughts on the movie?
The part of influencing is boasting.
Yeah, when is this grand influence going to happen?
You wouldn't understand because no one's ever invited you to influence anything. And I was invited to influence not just moviegoers, but the MMA community. I got this shirt. Some might say I'm a fashion influencer as well.
Nobody's saying that.
NASCAR invited me to the Daytona 500. I influenced there.
No, you're going to wait
your
turn for that, too.
Then I went to Homestead. I influenced at Homestead. Then Mike came in and he stole my NASCAR thing, and that's fine. He can go to Chicago. He can go to those other races.
Tell you what, if I went to this movie last night, I'd be telling everybody about it. They'd be like, wow, Zazzle, you're an amazing influencer. Not like that guy Billy who just holds all the information for himself like a schnurrer. He comes and sees the movie for free and doesn't tell anyone about it.
Look.
Excuse me.
Look, I catalog the influence community.
Yep.
Okay, I know influencers. I can verify Billy is an MMA influencer.
Thank you, Greg.
I can also report that you have applied to be a Pearl Jam influencer and have been rejected on numerous occasions.
I believe that.
Okay. I mean, these are falsehoods.
I believe that.
I'm just saying.
You're a Pearl Jam beggar, if I remember correctly. The only way you went to go see Pearl Jam was Dan, Chris's dad, bought you tickets.
Hey, we're not talking about Pearl Jam right here. We're talking about MMA, and we're talking about you.
You want me to ruin the movie? I'll tell you exactly what happened on the Smashing Machine. You want me to tell you how it ends?
Let me tell you something else.
It is a true story.
I'll tell you exactly how it ends.
If you ruin the movie for me, you and I, we're going to have a problem.
What problem are we going to have? I'll knock you down to the ground. I'll take your house.
A problem.
What?
See. That's how it
That's
works.
not the way it works.
You
gotta
get them
pin
down
me
on
to
the ground. The house is yours.
You got to keep me on the ground.
The manor's yours.
You don't just knock me down. You got to keep
Hey,
me on the ground.
who's watching an MMA movie more recently and knows about knocking people down? Me or you?
Who's
the
claim-
reject that couldn't go to the movie theater. And I'll tell you what right now.
Tell me what.
There was a lot of empty seats. And when I got there, they said, you have a +1? You want to bring anyone? I was like, nah, I'm good. You went alone? Nah, I'm good.
So
wait, you're at a premiere. Did you walk a red carpet?
Don't worry about me.
We're worried about you.
Why are you worried about me? I saw the Smash Machine. I'll tell you what. There's been Oscar buzz about this movie.
Is he going to win the Oscar?
People have been saying there was 15-minute standing ovations at the end of this movie.
Did you stand by yourself amidst all the empty seats and give an ovation?
I was with people, just not you.
Big loser move if you did that.
How long was your ovation?
Excuse me. I was with people, just not you. Or person, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
Did you chat that person up?
Yeah, we talked during the movie. And what?
Did they know who you were?
What do you?
They would know who I am if I went.
I went with a person. What are you talking about? Here's the thing. This is what I'll tell you.
Can I get some information on the movie? Because
there is Oscar buzz.
No, he's waiting his turn to tell
It's an influencer off.
He's waiting.
There's Oscar buzz, but for the wrong person. Because I'm telling you right now, Baz Rutten kills it in that movie. I would give Baz Rutten the best supporting actor Oscar like that. Lickety split, I would do that. He crushes it in that movie. Crushes it.
That's what an influencer does.
Thank you, Greg.
That's what an influencer does.
Gives terrible movie opinions?
Watch the movie. Watch the movie and tell me that Baz.
I didn't know how to get a ticket last
you
night.
can't watch the movie.
There's awards buzz now for Baz Rutten.
Talk to me in 3 weeks when you get around to seeing the movie and tell me that Baz Rutten did not steal the show.
Well, I don't have a response to that.
Nary mentioned a Speedy. I'll tell you that right now. No one mentioned Speedy Rutten in that movie once, which was the one flaw of that movie.
Inside a reference that is. You're making a joke from 10 years ago.
What do you mean?
Speedy Rutten. When we
That's
had
Baz's dog.
When we had Baz Rutten on the show, you just made a joke that no one in our audience got.
The ones that did, though.
Tony, I have.
The movie was kind of bad.
We were what?
Whoa!
What?
What?
That's been everything
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Everything I've heard about the movie is that he's great in it, but the movie.
Baz Rutten is great.
No, The Rock.
Rock. Oh, I'm not certain about that.
You're saying that Rock was bad?
I'll say Baz Rutten was good, is what I said. I said Baz Rutten was great.
Was Rock bad in the movie?
That sounds like the Pablo drop.
Yeah, it was a long sigh. Almost as long as the ovation.
I think he just answered.
I don't think that he's going to win an Oscar.
Okay, but there's a lot of room in between winning an Oscar and being bad.
Listen, let me explain to you how influencing works since you don't get it. If I come out here and I say, man, that movie was dreadful, The Rock was horrible, and I think, then my influencing game is done. Yeah. So I just come out here and I say, you know what? Baz Rutten was great in that movie. Baz Rutten was great. I will say, I'll say this about the movie. There was not a standing ovation after the movie ended. There were some people clapping, not a standing ovation when the movie was over. And there were also parts that were kind of dark, and people started laughing. And I was like, I don't know if we're supposed to laugh at that or not. Like, it was a little confusing there sometimes.
So you don't want to say anything specifically negative about The Rock because then maybe your influencer status is going to get taken away.
No, I wouldn't be compromised like that. I just said Baz Rutten was great in the movie.
But you're holding back from maybe your real opinion.
What do you mean? No, my real opinion is Baz Rutten was great. That was my opinion.
Baz Rutten is always great. And what I was beginning to tell Tony, because we were talking algorithms earlier, my algorithm has picked up recently a whole bunch of Baz Rutten fights, and his leg kicks are lunacy. Like, dude, I can't believe anybody would fight that person.
People didn't do leg kicks, and it was like, all right, I'm just gonna kick this guy's legs. What do you mean you're gonna kick his legs? And then all of a sudden he can't use his legs. He's just like just chopping at the calf. You're like, oh my god, I can't walk.
What was the commentary around there? That's not fair.
It's like, what is he doing? He's kicking his legs. Okay, good thing on you. And then all of a sudden you can't walk. Billy, I didn't want to bring this up because obviously as an MMA influencer, you're big in the community. Obviously, I know the community pretty well. And I'm saying I know the community pretty well.
Yeah, we know of you. We've heard of you.
Right. So I'm excited to announce October 4th, influencer for the MMA community, Billy Gil, is going to be on the MMA Hangout at Casa Tiki live
Whoa.
October 4th for UFC
That's
320.
big.
Can you imagine?
Can
you imagine?
We're still dotting some T's and crossing some I's, but we'll see. We'll see how that one goes.
Dan?
Last time I heard, that place had a house inside of it, so it seems like they need to take down a house.
No, we
and
actually keep that.
Do a
That'd
whole
be
thing.
exciting.
We'll figure it out.
Well,
Bonnie,
you guys,
working it out.
Tony's always coming to you with ideas about how to
bad
make
ideas.
money, and but now you guys are working on what? Because you guys are always
Nothing
But
is the
Tony's
answer.
always trying to hatch something with you, and you
Got a
are.
couple businesses going.
So how to make money is something.
Here's the thing, Dan. Me and Billy were looking around and saying, how can we make money? Because we look around at other people and we're like, how do they make money?
That's really the question: is how do other people
make money?
Because I see what things cost, I see what people have, and I'm not a pocket watcher. I'm
watching.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious how it is that people make money. Tony's in the home market right now, looking
Trying.
for a home, and then he sees, oh, that house costs $2.9 million. Someone has that money.
Somebody has that money, and
How'd
they're
they get
selling
that money?
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
How'd they get that money?
You mean
How
you've
does-
got 3 Porsches?
Yeah, how does Tony get a Porsche?
Any-
That's just one.
Any
I just
theories?
want a porch.
What are our theories?
How did you get all that money, Dan?
How did you get that money?
Well, Dan, we can't talk about Dan. Dan's
Really?
other people.
Wow.
We know what Dan did. I need to know what other people are doing. Are people in just tremendous amount of debt?
I think that is kind
Is that
of
are
what's
people
going
just
on.
In Miami,
millions
yes.
of dollars
I
in
think
debt, and they're
a
like,
lot
"Yeah,
of
I'm
it is
good."
that.
Like, no biggie. I
Here's
don't care.
the thing, though, about that. They seem happy.
They seem very
They
happy.
seem so happy and so much debt.
You know who seems unhappy?
I can tell you who seemed unhappy.
Who?
Mark Kerr.
Greg Cody too.
We got to get him a cough button over here to
He
help
has
him
one.
out
He
a
has
little
one.
bit.
He's
He's
okay.
pressing.
Yeah, he's
It's
fine.
just he hears it's on your mic.
Take a
so-
swig of the Gatorade combined again. I feel like when you had them all three in there together, it kind of cleared you up.
You know what I just noticed about Gatorade?
What,
Dan? What?
This is all news to me. First of all 3 of them say contains no fruit juice. Okay? I'm not saying it's false advertising because they have it right here in small writing you got to really look for. But you would assume there's fruit juice in here. Number 2, every one of them is the same exact amount of calories. You'd think they would be different.
Why?
Because 3 different drinks, you know? They're 3 different drinks.
I would think that it's more or less the same recipe. It's just like the little
The
flavor
flavor.
or the
Chemicals they
coloring.
use,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd think they would be slightly different. You know, one's 80, one's 82.
Give me the
one's
Ray Hudson
78.
music, please.
It's a good observation, actually.
Thank you.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson out of the day. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson out of the day.
Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson. Call of the day. Ray Hudson. Ray Hudson.
Nobody's working out there. People are just out on the street. Oh yeah, in La Calle, in Porsches, in Maseratis, in Mercedes-Benz. Nobody's working. We're just hanging out. Dan, traffic, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. People just driving in expensive cars, just driving around, having fun, living life. Hey, you don't need to work? Cool. What did you do to not have to work anymore? Because I need to do that.
That's Miami.
You
Coño.
don't want to know.
This is what Dan wanted. This is what Dan wanted.
What would you do?
To make money?
Yeah.
Call of the day.
A lot of things.
Wanted.
I'm here to make money.
Hudson call of the day. What? Ray Hudson.
But you don't have a house.
I did that.
So
That's a larger issue.
You're not just here for the love of the game?
Can we get paid for the love of the game?
if you had to get paid by people honking at you, you'd be doing terribly.
Well, no. Again, pre going on the air, I had like 10 honks, and then all of a sudden they come in and nobody honked.
Like the train honk, because I think that was
No, the train was fake. The train was fake.
Okay.
Even though there is
paid
a
by the
train back
honk.
there. Make $10 if I got paid by the honk.
on your way to a house.
It's up when you're paid by the honk. Remember the bumper stickers? Honk if you do this, honk if you do that. They used to be everywhere. Everywhere you drive, you'd see a honk if this bumper sticker.
What would you ever honk? What would you honk for?
You know, it depends
If you're
on what
horny.
they say.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That's the
If
go-to.
you're watching lion videos.
Yes, baby.
My
yeah.
my favorite bumper sticker is my kid beat up your honor roll student.
Yeah, that's funny.
Everyone who has one of those is an asshole.
But again, not working. and in a Range Rover. So what is it? You tell me, Dan.
Play the Ray Hudson call, please.
As electrifying as a hairdryer thrown into a hot tub, my friend. Absolutely breathtaking. He puts the Haitian voodoo rattle on this one. Like Betamax. They do not make them like him anymore.
Tony was out on the streets feeling betrayed by the Falcons. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but after losing to Carolina, they just fired their receivers coach, Ike Hilliard. It's early in the season.
Ike is the scapegoat?
It's early in the season to be doing that. They blamed their wide receiver coach, Ike Hilliard. Did any of us feel like Ike Hilliard was responsible for losing to Carolina 30-0?
He's a beautiful scapegoat. That's what he is. And the Gators offense needs him back. I wonder if he's got any eligibility left.
Greg, would you be kind enough to tell us why it is that you were talking so much before the show about chainsaws? Is there any particular reason that you were I have never held a chainsaw before. I've never held one in my hands before. I've put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. Have you ever used a chainsaw? Yes or no? What is the answer to the question in the room?
I have.
Everyone else has. Billy, you have.
Yeah.
Jeremy, have you used a chainsaw before?
Have you looked at me? No, obviously not.
Okay.
He and I
You
are
haven't?
He and I are Jewish. Come on.
Okay.
I have
not
a
so
chainsaw.
bad?
I have a chainsaw in my garage right now. It's one of those, I think it's a 1.5 foot blade. And chainsaws, most of us associate them with cutting down trees or pruning branches or something like that. That's the predominant use now, of course. The chainsaw was invented not for that, but for widening the pubic cartilage to aid in child delivery back in the 18th or 19th centuries.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That was the chainsaw's original. That's a 3 Facts Jack from the Greg Cody Show podcast. Occasionally in researching that, I come up with a fact that not only I didn't know, but that astonishes me.
I feel like that's a fact we could have all gone the rest of time without needing to know.
It's important information.
It's a fact, Jack.
Thank you.
That seems insane.
It was
to me.
different, though. It was not the modern
Can't be the
chainsaw.
same
No, it's different. It was a flexible saw.
It was chainsaw. They
Okay,
call it a chainsaw.
That's why you came in here today talking about the chainsaws?
Yes.
Why did this come up on the Greg Cody Show featuring Greg Cody?
3 Facts Jack every week.
I have a segment called 3 Facts Jack every week where I astonish listeners with something that I'm sure they didn't know. And that was number 2 this week, I believe.
What was better than that?
I can't even remember what they were. What was the number 1? Listen to the podcast. We'll all find out together.
So, Greg, when I was looking for that fact to just confirm, Google AI did confirm it for me. So I clicked on the link that it used as proof, and it was a Facebook post from someone named Craig Peterson on the official site of the rock band Slave Raider. So
I don't know
that's your
anything about
backup
that.
information.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
That's
I mean,
good
you
to
know,
distance yourself there, Greg.
I don't source AI. You know, I go right to the source.
So what was the source?
Well, I talked to several relatives of women who 200 years ago had this procedure done, and they verified it to me. So it really is a fact, Jack.
I have a correction from earlier, Greg. So Minnie Pearl was a stage name, not her actual name, so she may not actually be related to Bruce Pearl.
Wow. I
Yeah.
wonder if Pearl knows that.
I don't know.
Bruce, yeah.
I wonder if that's his real name. Let me look it up.
Yeah. Minnie Pearl was famous for, on stage, she would wear a hat with the price tag left on it.
That's right.
You know, she was a country
Stop talking.
country comedian.
Bruce Allen Pearl, it is his real name.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was Minnie Pearl's real name?
Oh, for the love of God, Greg, please.
No, I'm just curious.
please.
It could be a 3 Fact
We are
Jack
here now,
next
Dan.
week.
You
We're
came
here,
in
we're
here,
here.
Greg. You came in here today, okay, talking about chainsaws, and you talked about, for some reason, being naked and getting your fat percentage.
Oh, look, I have to read this sentence to you because it's astonishing, okay? And this is serious stuff. A Rhode Island judge sentenced an ex-high school basketball coach to a year of probation after he spent decades asking hundreds of male student athletes if they were shy or not shy before asking them to get naked to check their body fat. Now, what's astonishing to me about that sentence is the word decades. Like, during those decades, there wasn't a kid, the kid gets home from school. Mom says, Teddy, how was your day today? He says, Mom, it was good, but it was weird. In basketball practice, the coach had everybody get naked, and Mom goes to the principal. Why did that never happen in decades?
You know what? I'm going to do this again.
I'm just asking.
Stop talking.
Just
Sarah
leave,
Ophelia
just
Colley Cannon is Minnie Pearl, maybe related to Nick Cannon. Let me check.
Yeah, please check that.
Ophelia is a name that you don't see anymore.
Well, that's because she was born 791 dog years ago.
Minor penalty, 2 minutes for verbal diarrhea.
That's harsh.
Just out.
On a 3 facts, Jack?
Get out of here. Just leave for a little while.
It's an impressive last couple minutes.
I mean, just unbelievable.
Across decades, someone should have said something to the principal, honestly. Like, Greg's right about that.
Yes, he is. He's
Not
right
that it
about
would have been
that.
better if it was only like 5 years. It's still bad.
Just leave for a little while. Gather yourself.
Chainsaw fact was interesting.
So the punishment was just the guy has to stand somewhere naked? That I don't quite understand that as a punishment.
No.
What was the punishment?
He was checking people's body fat. You know when they take out those pinchers, Dan?
Dude, I remember those
As
pinchers.
bigger, huskier kids, you know what I'm talking about.
I had those pinchers.
They're
in
like,
high
hey,
school.
on your pancita, let me see if I can grab as much fat as I can.
It's always right. It's always like right here.
Right
like,
where you got a lot of fat.
Right
You're
like,
like, whoa,
like the
hey.
armpit. The
Remember those guys?
chest.
It's always right here for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
know.
the pancita right
Right there.
Yeah.
The love handles.
Yep.
Zaslow was celebrating something that I don't often see celebrated. Jerry Jones has decided and has said for some reason that Micah Parsons isn't going to get Greg. Go to the penalty box. It's not a punishment to just
What are you doing?
sit
He's
there,
lounging.
Just sit there lounging. Go to the penalty
But that's
box.
a nice shirt. It is a nice shirt.
The
Going back
shirt
to the
Jeremy
beginning.
would wear.
Yeah, of
I
course I
figured-
would. It's a great shirt.
I figured out that shirt. So you asked before the material. I think it's a cotton blend, but the best way I would describe it is if your clothes and Tony's clothes had baby clothes, it would be that shirt. What do you mean? Like if your clothes and his clothes mated, it would be that
What do
shirt.
you mean? Oh, okay.
No, I
the
get
shirt
it.
that I'm wearing and the shirt that he's wearing?
No, not
Just your
necessarily
styles,
today.
yeah.
Yeah, our styles. I get it. No, that makes sense.
So Zaslow, as I was saying, Zaslow and Jerry Jones are aligned.
Yeah.
Because Jerry Jones says no tribute for Micah Parsons.
Good.
Or how does Jerry Jones refer to Micah Parsons?
Michael Parsons.
He says that he is not going to celebrate him, and you co-sign?
Absolutely. So they're playing this weekend, Packers at Cowboys, so Micah Parsons is making his return to Dallas. I'm so over this culture where we have to do tributes to every player who's returning to the venue they played in before. Micah Parsons was a really good player. Guess what the tribute was? The paycheck he got every other week. That's right. That's how we thank you. You get paid to be really, really good. If you want a Super Bowl, okay, then let's have a conversation about a tribute. Otherwise, he played there for what, 4 or 5 years? They didn't win. And now we're going to do a tribute? And you know what? I've also had it with this statue conversation. Can we cool it with the players who get statues? Get the hell out of here. It's enough of this. A tribute? We got to thank everybody?
I think the Heat gave one to Gabe Vincent.
The Heat, a couple weeks ago when they traded Haywood Highsmith, they put out this whole picture. Thank you, Haywood. Thank you for what? For what? Hey, you got paid. Hey, you got a paycheck. That's the thank you. What are we doing? Everyone's going to get tributes.
Michael Parsons.
Jerry's right on this.
Zaz, I don't know how you feel about this, but Greg said that Don Staley shouldn't get a statue. That was too much.
Why can't we enjoy the celebrating of greatness? What are you objecting to
She's
there?
still
that
coaching,
is-
though. It's weird, right? It's like, it's somebody.
Micah Parsons is still playing.
No, but he doesn't got a statue.
What is the explanation that Jerry had?
No one sees you, Dad.
Were there quotes from Jerry Jones on why it is that he doesn't want to celebrate Michael Parson with a tribute?
Yeah, he's something effective. It was different when Emmett came back. You're damn right, Jerry. It's a lot different when Emmett came back. He won 3 Super Bowls. I mean, come on. Micah Parsons, pat on the back. We appreciate while we're here. Go play for somebody else. Tributes.
So
Get the hell out of here.
No statue, no tribute, just a paycheck and a slap on the back. A hearty slap on the back.
Enough of this. Oh, you played for us. Thank you forever. What?
The direct quote is, I don't think that's appropriate
It's not.
this way. Emmett was a different story. That's not to diminish Micah. I think Micah has
Michael Parsons.
enough welcome out there, and we just need to show that we've got antidotes for that.
He's right. No, I don't know if they have antidotes.
Don't really know
But
what
he's
that
right
means.
about the rest of it.
It'd be great if they thanked him and it said Michael Parsons.
Has
Michael
enough welcome
Parsons.
out there, and we just need to show that we've got antidotes for that. Enough welcome? What does that? What does that mean?
I think he means that enough people are gonna cheer for him.
Antidotes?
Well, that's he's talking about their offense. He thinks their offense could be the antidote. I'm not so sure about that.
It's a
But
strange
everyone's-
thing for you to get so angry
tribute?
about. You're getting really fired up.
It's so lame how we have to thank everyone who played for us. Oh my God.
So
I agree. Zaz is right. Zaz is right. I mean, he played 4 years for the Cowboys.
Who cares?
And never won anything. Look, LeBron played 4 years for the Heat, but won 2 championships. You give him a tribute. You don't give Micah a tribute.
You guys are sitting here. You guys have decided to take the position of being anti-gratitude. That's what you two are doing right now.
That's what the money's for.
They're pro-appropriate gratitude. They are saying this is inappropriate gratitude. He got his gratitude already.
Plus, the gratitude is something you do in retrospect. This is a few weeks after he was traded. This is the same season. He's here to try to beat you today. You don't say, hey, thanks a lot, now go kick our ass.
Hey, folks, it's Mike Ryan, and it's also football season. That's right. Things just kicked off. I celebrated a big dub with my friends and my trusty Miller Lite right there beside me because Miller Time is the secret ingredient to football time. Miller Time makes everything a good time. I love Miller Lite. You know why? Because Miller Lite is brewed for flavor with simple ingredients, rich toffee notes, and that iconic golden color. And here's a kicker, folks. In its 50th year of existing, it's just 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. The original light beer since 1975 and still hidden 5 decades later. Whether you're at the game or at your home on your couch with your friends, put out a nice little cold cooler of Miller Lite and make sure the drinks keep coming because it is football time and you want that beer that hits different. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/stand to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories, 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
Greg, a quick recap here. The Gatorade flavors: lime, red.
Can't believe you went lime.
Orange.
Yep. We're going with lime first, orange second, and red, whatever they're calling that.
Fruit punch.
Fruit punch third.
Juju, what's your go-to Gatorade flavor?
I actually like the lemon lime, bro.
Okay. That's the OG.
The lemon lime is the best. That's for 2 seconds, y'all wasn't bullying my boy Greg. Y'all let him have his answer, and then Chris Cody, here you come again. I'm finna start giving penalties to Chris Cody for bullying his father just to team up with Zaz for some damn reason. My boy said he like lemon lime. He says, well, maybe the orange grabbed his tongue first. Maybe the first flavor grabbed his tongue. Get out of here,
You don't
Chris.
ever have that with a sugary drink, that first sip of a sugary drink, you're just like, whoa, I haven't had sugar all day.
The red and the orange were too mild for me. The lemon lime had that little tart, that little aftertaste of tartness.
Well, Greg, these are just the primary Gatorade colors. Once you start getting into the secondary Gatorade colors, you can start getting some citrus cooler.
That's
which
actually
is
my
pretty
favorite.
Good.
Citrus Cool is my
coolers
favorite.
are
That's
really
the worst
good
one,
Gatorade.
actually.
I have seen purple in the supermarket.
There's a blue one. There's
I like blue.
ice.
Remember cool blue? I like
2 words. Glacier ice.
Yeah. Glacier ice is good. The light blue.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
The
And
lemon
then
lime.
Here come Chris again. Dad, this is rich coming from you, talking about you like water.
I don't drink enough
nobody
water.
know that. You drink
Seriously.
Diet Coke every 2 seconds. Let that be between you and him. He trying to win this argument right quick.
Exactly.
All fair.
Thank you,
This is all
Juju.
fair.
Juju, you got a stat of the day for us here?
Yes, sir. I actually got 2 dueling stats of the days, but I need some theme music since we like music around here. Ah, man, hell no. Not that one.
Thank you.
Not that one.
Thank you.
Not that stat of the day. I sent Chris another one, but we'll just push it down the road. We'll save them for tomorrow until we get our music right. You feel me?
All right.
But also, I just want to say, Tony, since you're here, my brother, I care about you, bro. I care about you.
Talk to
me. The Chiefs. Relax on the Chiefs not being who we think they are.
Look, Drew, I appreciate it, but I'm just looking at them. I'm like, I think everybody's just drinking the Gatorade of no, it's gonna be the Chiefs. They're gonna do it. And it's like last year they were like undefeated in 1-score games, and all they needed for half of this to go the opposite way, and they're a 500 ball club. So it's like the offense is not there. It hasn't been there for multiple years. The defense was holding them down the last couple of years. The defense looks a little shaky this year. So it's like it feels like I'm taking crazy pills. I'm like, they're not that good.
Yeah, but guess where their defense and their offense have been the last couple of years, 3 years, in fact.
The Super Bowl.
The Super damn Bowl. So I dare I say they've earned a little leash.
I think I like your Buffalo Bills better.
Blasphemy. Take that off. Erase that.
Hey, Juju, you know and love the WNBA, and this is breaking news, so I got to get your reaction. The New York Liberty just fired Coach Sandy Brondello after a playoff exit. What are your thoughts?
Man, I don't know what's going on in New York right now. I don't think she deserved that. That team was doing good. They had injuries all year, from Sabrina to Brianna to incorporating the new players, Emma Meeseman, Tasha Cloud. They was getting it together, and they ran into a tough, physical Phoenix Mercury team who would beat a lot of people. I don't agree with this firing from New York. I don't understand it. Maybe something behind the scenes happened that I don't know about, but this sounds above my pay grade.
Juju, what do you make of Angel Reese and a couple of the other stars skipping out on the exit interviews in Chicago?
Hey, man, with how the WNBA be finding them, I'm pretty sure it cost them, $45, $30? She got it. They'll be good. Once I start seeing these fines, I'm like, all right, yeah,
I know.
Go ahead, do what you want to do. Run them up.
Caitlin Clark got fined $200 for criticizing the officiating. Crazy.
Right. And she probably got another one coming for you every game because she got $200 by the boatload.
Juju, what you got for us on the boxing? You see Jake Paul, he had they had, I guess, was it the stare down yesterday?
Oh, my goodness, bruh.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. A stare down.
Right, Jake Paul so much bigger than damn Tank. Like, I understand Tank get your money. I already know what's going on, Tank. I see it. But damn, bro, what happened to weight classes? Jake Paul is standing over him looking like the giant. Look at this.
Whoa.
What? That look like little brother energy, man. We know Tank a dog, but come on, man.
I mean, how's Jake Paul not going to kill him, right?
Right. I mean, as skilled as the brother is, when that big brother come down on you with one of them right hooks, I don't think your chin has had to take one of those before. You feel me? So good luck, Tank.
Juju's here at the Kaseya Center. We're going to have to pull up to it, right?
Yeah. we gotta holler at DK, tell him to give us a little discount on those Ticanos.
I'm seeing that Tank's favored right now.
Really?
Could that be true?
I mean,
that is...
What buddy from Syracuse said? The Vegas said they like Canelo.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford said different.
Juju, have you seen previews for this new Jordan Peele movie?
Bruh, I'm here to say, everybody under the sound of my voice, if you go see this Jordan Peele movie, you will be disappointed.
Really?
Don't go see this. Unless you have some family that's in the movie, support them with your money. Support them with your cash.
Wow.
Don't actually watch this movie. You're going to leave disappointed. I'm so sorry, spoiler alert.
Why? It's stupid?
It is ridiculously, yes, the S word, because I don't, once you see what's happening in the movie and then you're like, oh, I'm out. I feel like that's a bad service to us as the crowd. Like,
really?
weapons. I couldn't think of what the weapons could have been. And once I saw it, I was there more. I'm like, oh, yes, I'm locked in. Him, man, boy, y'all better get this movie up out of my face.
How was Marlon, though?
Marlon is always good. He's always doing
it. It looked like he looked like he acted well in the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but from the previews, it looks like he's doing it.
Yeah, he give it 110% no matter the role. So he's not the problem. I think the script is the problem.
The weird part about this is the marketing, because this is not a Jordan Peele movie.
What do you mean?
It's just he produced it. He didn't write it. He didn't direct it. But the way it's being but the way it's being pushed through marketing is Jordan Peele, because everyone knows that when there's a movie
sells.
sort of like this, where you're like, oh, what's happening here? That's what sells. It's just Monkey Paw Productions. He produced it. No one is ever criticizing the producer of any other movie if it sucks. It's directed by Justin Tipping, and it's co-written with him with Zach Akers and Skip Bronke. That's it. It's just produced by Jordan Peele. It's crazy the way everybody's been sort of manipulated by the commercials.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to see it even more now. If you're telling me it's a train wreck, I still kind of want to see it.
You see a smashing machine.
But, dude, we already went through this, all right? I'm not doing this again.
It's a sensitive spot there, Billy. You don't want to go there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, influencer Billy, by the way, MMA.
Damn right.
Real MMA followers know.
Damn right.
Juju, you got some poll updates here for us?
Yes, sir. Are we all waiting around for Daniel to become a pumpkin? 87% of the audience says yes, we are.
Daniel Jones, yes. Okay, all right.
Yes, sir. Are 2-year-olds capable of empathy? 70% of the audience says no, they are not.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Does it feel wrong?
Dumb.
2-year-olds are kind of dumb.
They are.
But neither here nor there. Does it feel wrong to drink Gatorade out of a can? 71% of the audience says yes, it does. Dang. Is it disgusting to drink Diet Coke for breakfast? 70% of the audience says yes, it is. Is Gatorade better in a can or in a bottle? 76% of the audience says it's better in a bottle. My boy. Is 2 Minute Mayfield a good name?
I think it is.
51% of the audience says yes, it is.
Wow.
That's
what
close.
a close vote.
Right. Is it strange for a 70-year-old man to say that he's never drank a Gatorade? 86% of the audience says yes, it is crazy. Oops, pardon me, it is strange. And the last poll, best Gatorade flavor, lemon lime, orange, or fruit punch. 46% of the audience says lemon lime, and those are your polls.
Look at that. Thanks, Juju.